Hi there. In this lecture we see an amazing game of Joshua Waitzkin. He was only 10 years old at the time of this game. So Waitzkin was recognized as a child prodigy and he won the US Junior Championship in 1993 and 1994. So this is in 1987, this game. Waitzkin was featured in the film Searching for Bobby Fischer. It was based on his early life basically. So anyway, in this game, e4 from Waitzkin, and Edward Frumpkin played the Sicilian defense. Knight f3, e6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6, knight c3, and we have the four knights variation. Bishop e3, this might not be the optimal approach. We have bishop b4, f3, and after d5, black is doing okay here. Bishop b5, bishop d7, and bishop takes c6, b takes c6. So when giving up a light square bishop, sometimes there's a dark square strategy later. This bishop is also kind of blocked in right now. We have e5 with some pegs on the dark squares being created. a3, we have bishop a5. If black plays bishop takes c3 here, white should actually end up with a small edge. For example, this position is quite comfortable for white. So bishop a5 was played. b4, bishop c7, f4, knight e7, knight a4. You can see that white has a dominating dark square strategy emerging here. Knight c5, a5, c3, knight c8, white castles, knight b6, queen g4, pretty direct looking at the king, knight c4, bishop f2, queen e8, rook fe1. It looks as though white is not just playing attacking chess though, it looks like quite positional chess, remarkable for a 10-year-old. Bishop c8, bishop h4, which has a direct threat of bishop f6, so the g-pawn is kind of unpinned. So we have a4 now, bishop b6, rook ad1, and this betrays the idea of a rook lift is emerging. So this looks like a very dangerous position, very dangerous possibilities. We have bishop takes c5, b takes, and now knight b2. And it's here, there's a really amazing move played. I wonder if you can spot it for 100 points. What would you play here? Would you move the rook? In fact, rook e3 was played, just offering the rook. So it is taken. If f6 is an alternate move, e takes, g takes, knight takes, e6 threatens queen g7 checkmate. If queen g6, white could take it and take on f8. This is just much better for white, this position. For example, here, with knight g6 check, bishop takes g5, white is much better. So black took the rook, not really realizing what's going on here. Now, you might want to pause the video for 500 points. There's actually a forced checkmate, a beautiful forced checkmate sequence, an exceptionally beautiful one. So yes, it's not taking the knight. Can you work it all out? This is a good test of tactics, this position. Okay, check all checks, even the most outrageous ones. So I'm hoping you will find queen takes g7 check, luring the king out. And now the key point is bishop f6 check, so that's cutting across some escape squares. King g6, if king g8, rook g3 is checkmate. So king g6, there's a beautiful point made here, rook g3 check, the knight stops the use of f5 from the king. Now king h6 is played. So the beautiful points here, if king h5, then rook g5 check, and if king h6, bishop g7 is checkmate. And if king h4, then knight f3 is checkmate. The game is not too much different. King h6, guess what white plays here? Yep, the king is brought down the board with bishop g7 check, king h5, rook g5 check, king h4, and now knight f3. A sweet checkmate. Wonderful stuff. So yes, some sources like Wiki indicate this is the game in which the first master Waitzkin defeated Edward Fromkin. So the sacrifice of Waitzkin's queen and rook in exchange for a checkmate 6 moves later. A beautiful little checkmate combination. As far as our fun guide to the Sicilian defence is concerned, okay, it shows, sometimes you don't need a massive position as white. There's a coherent dark square strategy, you can argue, from white. So this is about ideas, plans, rook lifts, going for the attack, combining positional play, tactical play, and culminating in something of great beauty, extreme beauty in this game, after rook e3. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much.